Let's understand the intraday setup. First of all, let us understand the tools which we need for this one. This is a breakout based trading setup. It is very effective if you develop that patience to spot the right kind of trades and not jump into each and every weak opportunity. Then this trading setup can produce phenomenal results by just trading intraday. The advantages of intraday is that you do not have any overnight risk. It means that whatever you transact today, whatever you take the trade today, you have to square it off today itself. That is what we call as intraday. So you do not carry anything overnight. So your risk is defined. We always place stop loss, needless to say, right? So we always have our stop loss. So our risk is always kept under control. In positional trades, what happens is overnight we cannot place our stop loss, right? If overnight some bad news comes and you have had a long trade, the next day market gaps down, then you are left with no option but to face that excessive loss. So that is one risk of positional trading, which is completely mitigated by intraday style of trading. However, intraday style of trading is emotional, it is challenging, it requires you to be on the screen. So you have to prepare for an emotional roller coaster while you are trading intraday. But if done with discipline, this trading style is very extremely rewarding. The time frame which we will use is the 10 minutes. The other higher time frames which we would like to use is the daily and the 75 minutes. If you do not have access to the 75 minutes time frame, you can obviously use the 60 minutes time frame. So 3 time frames we'll be using, but the focus will mainly be on the 10 minutes time frame, and very less attention will be given to the higher time frames in this style. So as far as the indicators are, as I said, that this is a breakout based trading setup. This style which I have developed, you will not find it nowhere in the books or on YouTube videos, nowhere, because it is completely developed by me. I have nicely back tested it, and I'm trying to deliver it to you in a good fashion. So the first thing we need to add is, on the indicators side, is you need to add previous period levels. This one you will get by J. Rogers, edit. You need to add it twice. So add it twice. The next you have to add is pivot point standard. Again add it twice. Now we have to make some changes. Go to the previous levels, go to settings. We need the previous levels of the weekly time frame first. So what does it mean? What are we trying to do is we want the highs and the lows of the previous week to be displayed in the intraday time frame as of now. So we want the previous week's high and the previous week's low to be displayed to us. That is what we are trying to do. So for that matter, let me hide all of the other things. Let me just show the first one, previous period levels. We just need the high and the low of the weekly chart. You can change the color. As of now, I'm keeping this color, or let's say keep the color as blue. Let us keep the color as blue. So you see, now if you look at the current week, the week starting with 7th September, this is the first candle. So you see that previous week's high, this was the previous week's high, which is displayed here, and the previous week's low, this is the previous week's low, which gets displayed with this line. So we get to know about the important levels, right? This previous week high and the previous week's low are important levels which market looks out for. And we are trading trading in a breakout style. So we look for a breakout of important levels. So this is just one level, and how we are going to trade, I am going to come to it later. As of now, we are just understanding how to plot the levels, important levels. So the next level we want is the previous month's level. previous month's high and the low. So go to the other previous level, go to settings and select month. The color we use it, let's keep it light pink. Let's see. Okay, so here we have it. This is the previous month's low and this is the previous month's high. So it gets plotted like this. Now pivots, go to settings. Now we just want P, S1, R1. S1 is support 1, resistance 1, P stands for pivot. S2, R2, all of this we do not want. Untick show labels, go to inputs. Now we want the weekly pivots. Here you can keep as 500 just to see the backdated data and click on OK. Okay, you need to change, if you want to change the colors, we can very well do it. Okay, let's keep it as it is, the orange color, fine. Now we want the monthly levels, monthly pivot points. So go to settings, remove S2, R2, all of this. We just want S1, R1 and P. And here, time frame we select monthly. Here you can keep as 500, it's okay. For the monthly pivots, let's change color so that we know. Let's keep it white. So that's it, all the levels are plotted. Now the other two indicators which we like is the RSI. You can plot it by yourself by pressing the indicators and type RSI, relative strength index. We want to change some settings, go to settings, the upper band has to be 80, lower band 20, RSI 14 period. And you can remove the background to make it crisp. The other indicator we like is the ATR, average true range. So you just type ATR and you get it. Again we need to make some changes, go to settings, color, keep it white, inputs go and 14 RMA, default value is fine. Now if you double click on the chart, RSI and ATR will go. If you double click on the chart, this two will come. So we need this only at the time of taking trade entry. This RSI we keep it as a filter and ATR we use it to calculate our stop loss. So as of now, double click on it to keep the chart clean. Now after plotting all these indicators, all these levels, I wanted to save the template so that whenever you are wanting to place all of this together at one shot, you can do it. So go to templates. I have already saved it, intra levels trading view. This is this setup. So you just click on save indicator template. And here you type intra levels trading view and you click on save. So now if I clean up the chart, now I've cleaned up the chart. Everything I've removed. And now if I just want to apply this template, then I just click on this intra levels trading view and all of it comes up. And if I delete everything from here, remove drawings and remove indicators, I should also save this template. I've already saved it, but you should do it. So go to delete everything from your chart, completely clear it up, go to templates and save it and type clean. I've already saved it, so you can type clean and click on save. So whenever you want your chart to be absolutely clean, just go to templates and hit clean. All the indicators will be removed. Your drawings will not be removed, only the indicators, the levels will be removed. The support resistance which you manually draw will be as it is. If you want to remove that too, then you can remove drawings from here. Now let me bring the template. Okay. I already explained you the previous period levels. These both previous levels. One is the monthly previous month's high and the low. The other one is the weekly high and the low. What are these pivots? You can just Google it out. There is a formula for pivot points, how it is calculated. we have 3 levels from pivots. Let me show you once again. If we talk about the monthly, we have 3. If we talk about the weekly, we also have 3. For the monthly, we have P, S1 and R1. So 3 levels will be there for the monthly, 3 levels will be there for the weekly. So in total, 3 levels for pivots, monthly pivot, 3 levels for weekly pivot, 2 levels for previous period high and the low, that is the weekly high and the low, and 2 levels for the monthly high and the low. You can note it down if you want. So in total there will be 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, that is 8 levels. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Sorry, there will be 10 levels. 3 pivots, 3 plus 3, 6 and 2 plus 2, 4. So 10. Total will be 10 levels. 6 will be pivot points and 4 will be the high and the low. So if you can count 10 levels on your screen. So now what I want you to do is plot these levels on your chart. This is your homework. Look at least 20 to 30 charts. Plot these levels on them and then see how the price behaves when the price hits these levels, and look what happens. Many times you will see that 2 levels are coinciding like this. Here you see there are 2 levels at this area. Again here there are 2 levels coming. So these are the conflux levels. We always trade, we are always more emphasizing on conflux, right? You already know that. So these are important levels. So see how the price reacts to these levels. They act as strong resistance and supports. Again here if you see there are 2 levels. Here there are 2 levels, right? So many places you will find 2, somewhere you will find 3. So you just observe how the price is reacting to those levels. This is your homework. Apart from that, you also need to, for the sake of conceptual clarity, you just need to verify the levels, right? By verification, what do I mean? For that, let me do one thing. By verification, I mean that let me turn off the historic pivot so that the chart is clear. Okay, somewhat clear. Let me hide the monthly. So by verification, I mean that if you are here, you just verify whether this is the previous week's low, this is the previous week's high. You have to verify by yourself. I know it doesn't make sense, it will be always be right, but just verify so that the idea is clear that this is the previous week's high, this is the previous week's low. Similarly, if I bring in the monthly levels, then this is the previous month's high and this is the previous month's low. Just verify. Also, you can do the same thing with the pivots. You just check out the formula from Google and just plot the highs and the lows, open and the close, and automatically these values will be plotted on the chart. So you just verify whether all of this is fine and it makes sense to you. And as you already know that the shortcut key for drawing a line is Alt plus H. You just press Alt plus H and a line will be drawn like this. Apart from that, you have to create this favorite toolbar. It is simple, just click on this. We need trend line, so click on the star and it gets appearing. It is appearing here. We also want the risk management tool, the long position, the short position. So just add it. We will need those. So your homework is to set up your chart, look at the levels and see how the price behaves, how the rejection is happening, how the breakout is happening. Just observe, nothing much. Then after you are done, then come back and watch the next video. Okay, there is also a possibility that if you are not subscribed to the premium trading view plan, then you will not be able to apply all of these indicators, because there is some certain limitation for the free version that you can only apply 2 or 3 indicators. I do not know the exact thing, it keeps on changing. So if that is the case, then you can watch the next video where I'll show you. I have got an indicator coded by a programmer It is just one indicator so that all the levels will get plotted to the chart. So that we will discuss in the next video.